All right. Good morning, people. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Let me just fire up the Zoom. Fire up the Zoom here. Where are we? Where's Discord? London. Alright, awesome. Zoom guys are joining. So we had a big drop on gold yesterday. Big drop on gold yesterday of CPI, but fundamentally nothing really changed. So it was good dip buying opportunities, if anything. Really nice dip buying opportunities on gold yesterday. And you're having a pretty decent push up so far here this morning. Let's get the Zoom guys in here a bit early. Let's have a look. Where's it on? Didn't grab any major lows. Yeah, I didn't grab anything major, but did respect massive 4-hour support. So as soon as you re-grab the 4-hour lows, it was a great dip buying opportunity on gold. Very nice dip buying opportunity. Now I didn't get any sells, man. Now unfortunately not. I didn't really see any downside, to be honest. I had more of a bullish buy, so I was more than happy to wait for it to bottom out and try and take some pullbacks. What's going on, Zoom guys? Welcome back. Good morning, everyone. I'll share my chart when I'm ready to do the analysis, man. Good morning, Zoom guys. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Let me have a quick look at the news for the day. Let's have a quick look at the news. Yeah, we got PPI today for the US dollar, 1:30 London time. PPI for the US dollar. Gold having a nice, very nice run up so far today. So I was trying to catch earlier, but I got stopped at break even and it pushed. I wasn't on the charts. Took a 30-tick pull back in 10 seconds. Yeah, huge. Yeah, huge. And you've had this amazing push here on gold, about 4 a.m. London time. You've had this beautiful push up. Really nice push up here so far today. Really clean push. Really clean push. Based off this. About an 80 tick push coming up for these highs now. Let me get rid of that. But yeah, it was a pretty decent drop down yesterday. Yeah, my charts are in London time, man. Yep, charts are in London time always. Always trade off London times. Even though I'm not in London right now, yeah, I always base my charts off London time. Just kind of what I'm the most used to, pretty much. Gold is building up some very nice liquidity above these highs though for the day, which is good. Breakout buys from here, 5:20 London time, came down, grabbed the lows, held support, broke higher. That was a lovely push there. Really, really nice push there. 5:30 London time, very nice push. Morning, Aaron. Good to see you. Good morning, man. Good to see you too. How many ticks away is this on gold? 10. Oh, what's up? What's up, man? What's up? I was trying to get this 15 flip here on gold. Once you came down, grabbed the lows, held support like this, risking off the low. But kind of pushed a bit too much for me. That's why, to be honest, buys from down here. What time is this? Yeah, 5 a.m. That's pretty early. But 5 a.m. buys here were really nice. Look at that. Wicked out the 15 low that had no bottom wick that broke out with a clear target. And boom. You're running very nice. I don't know if any of you guys in Discord got that, but that was a very, very nice liquidity continuation play, part of our plan. Really nice push. We'll do a full breakdown here in a second. Just make sure everyone's in, and then we'll start breaking down Goldie for the day. See what we got. See what we got. Coming up in some very nice levels. 23 ticks me. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good man. Yeah, if you're in it, well done. It's a nice play. Very nice play. Very, very nice play. There's a high chance you're going to rip these highs. Oh, you mother... I just dribbled my drink all down me. What's going on? This is what I was looking at here, this. Up into here. If you did take that flip, you want to be break even, because on the higher time frame this could still pull back, but if you re-break this side you should be good to push. If you don't push from here and you pull back, that's going to be a great buying opportunity today. A great buying opportunity. You're in that? Nice, Chris. Yeah, nice. Good trade, man. Good trade. Really nice trade. Chow, you're in as well? Yeah, good job. Well done. Good to see you guys in that trade. It's very nice. Grab the lows, major breakout, clear liquidity level. Great push. What do you have in highs? You got about 20. I think you could spike up much higher though. Because you look at... Oh, wait.
Recording in progress.
You look at gold on the 4 hour. The reason this is so nice is because you broke out of this 4 hour range. You came down, you wicked out the 4 hour lows, held the support, you've broken out. So where's your next target? Here, pretty much. Let me see, yeah, probably like here. Here's your next target, you should fulfill this range. But as soon as you grab these highs, you could pull back a little bit first and then come into them levels. So this would be a big high to watch. A very, very big high to watch. If we grab this, start rejecting, yeah, we could pull back a little bit before just playing this big overall range. But yeah, that's why that push yesterday on gold was so nice. Once you had this big dip down, fundamentally nothing changed. So once you come down, you grab the lows, hold support. It's a great buying opportunity. A great buying opportunity. It's too late for me here in Australia, but it was a lovely 100-tick push up, which actually seems quite small considering it's the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour flip after you grab the lows, only 120 ticks. Still nice though. We're expecting a bigger drive than that. Yeah, even at 30. Broken out, holding support. Trying to push. If we don't grab the highs now that you rebroke the highs, we could see something like this. Pull down, grab the lows, same as the 15 did, and then push. So we'll wait to see how this hourly closes here. And then we'll start looking at some trades for the day on gold. But it's a lovely breakout. Either way, in the next 8 minutes, I'm pretty confident we're going to hold above this level. Great, we got buys. Into at least, like, you know, here. Looks pretty nice. It's like a pretty nice level. Hopefully you guys who are already in it, hopefully it just keeps pushing. But even if it doesn't, it's an easy target now. It's an easy target, which we'll still get buys into. I'm surprised you don't. Anyone who's jumping in shorts on gold, people jumping in shorts stops above here and above this resistance. So to see them get stopped out makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. 5 minute trying to flip bullish as well. Oh. Yeah, if this 5 flips bullish, it's only 9 ticks, so you'd want to be in it from down here, but if it does, yeah, you probably should continue pushing up. Okay, it came down, grabbed the lows, broke above, bottom wick. If you can flip, you could see a nice drive there. What was that? Yeah, 17 from there is very nice, really nice. Thing is, there's not much of a bottom wick on this current hourly. Not much of a bottom wick on the current hourly. But yeah, we do have big news again today. Big news again today. Not as big as what I expected yesterday, but still, we do have news. Hourly level is going to be here. Let me get rid of some of these. This was the liquidity levels that I was targeting in Asia. Once you grab the lows, broke out. I tried to get these buys here, but when this hourly had no bottom wick, I couldn't get it, and then it just came all the way up into this liquidity level. And you kind of had 3 equal highs here. And that's what I'm trying to buy up into in Asia. BTC, sir. What about it, man? What about Bitcoin, sir? You want me to break it down? You want me to buy it? You want me to sell it? What do you want me to do, man? It's painful. How long is it out of close? 5 minutes. Sell your BTC. Morning, man. Coming to community in October. Yeah, sounds awesome, man. More than welcome. Welcome anytime, man. Right now. What's Nasdaq been up to? Whoa, look at that. Initial liquidity grab, reaction down. Boom, look at that. Huge push up for Nasdaq. Look at that. Oh, look at that grab on the 4-hour rip. That was beautiful. Probably going to see a lot more upside coming on Nasdaq. What a push. What a beautiful push. That is a huge liquidity grab. As soon as that candle flips bullish, bam, what a trade. What a trade. Yeah, same as S&P. Look at that, huge, beautiful. Oh. What's gold up to? Gold coming back up again? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Wait for the hourly close anyway. That 5 minute came down, grabbed highs, closed bearish, straight back up. Look at that crazy price action here. Let's see this hourly close though. It may just come straight for them highs, but let's see. Let's see. 20. Hourly close should be nice and strong for us here. Should be very nice and strong. Cut that 5 minute. Grab the highs, close bearish, straight back above. It's a 5 minute for you. Did anyone who took that 15 flip before, they managed to hold through that, or did that get you out? I held, yeah, nice, Chris, nice, good man. Didn't quite hit break even, yeah, good man. Pretty weird price actually. See that flip bearish and straight back up. But you should be good to rip these highs. Out on break even, yeah, yep. Cut at +1, didn't like the volume, yep. Smart move, man, smart move. What up, Mark, what up? Break even, yeah, fair enough, man. Break even's good there. You're right at that resistance, so you know, managing risk there makes sense. This hourly in 2 minutes could still give us bottom wick and then push up. So ideally we don't grab these highs right now. Well, for anyone who's not in it, and then we bottom wick and then we can get to the longs. That's my ideal scenario. Or you may just keep pushing up into this area as well. Yeah, sorry, Chris. Hey, Breps, good old man. Chow, did you get the free account from Top Step? All good, man. Did they send you the details? You haven't got it yet? I'll contact them today, man. I'll contact them today. It can take 2 to 5 business days to get it from their team. Yeah, it was all scam. Mark is streaming tomorrow. We'll tune in. Yep, absolutely, man. Mark will be back in live for the Asian session tomorrow. End the week off strong. So we're going to get a strong hourly closure here. Let's see if we can get a nice bottom wick to drive this higher without grabbing these highs. If you just grab these highs, then we'll have to see how high we do push before we can look to get these sells. Yeah, Mark will be live again tomorrow for the Asian session. Be sure to, yeah, definitely check your spam, man. I know she did say it could take she has to contact a certain team and it can take like 3 to 5 days. I'll check my email in a second. Yeah, Mark's come out of retirement for a last final stream of the week, I heard. You never know, you may see this hourly just open and spike up, to be honest. This is looking pretty decent. Open with an instant top wick, grab the liquidity, and then potentially pull back. Yeah, Mark's always plugging his own stuff, man. Alright, let's have a look here. Let me have a look. So there you go. You've just wicked out them highs there on gold. That's what I expected into that top wick. If you guys did get them buyers off the flip, well done. Good trade. Good trade. Alright, I need to come clean. Yeah, really nice push there. Really nice push. That 15 was really nice. Yeah, if you had survived it, it would have been very tough. If you got the flip, came down, grabbed the liquidity, breaking out, you're going to have an easy drive into there. It was a really nice push. So now what's interesting here is this hourly is opening with an instant top wick and coming up to grab liquidity and coming into a major resistance with not much of a bottom wick on this 4 hour. Again, same as, when was it? When were we talking about? Same as Wednesday. Was it yesterday we were talking about that? No, same as, I can't remember where we're coming to these resistance levels. So, or was it yesterday? Yeah, maybe it was yesterday. So we're coming into major 4 hour resistance with no bottom wick on this hourly. So if we start grabbing these highs and pulling back, it's not a bad place to look for a pullback on gold. Only because you can't buy up here. You know, you've already had the huge push. You buy here, you don't buy up here. If anything, if we start coming to these areas, we close back below, we can start seeing some pullbacks. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. I wanted the exact same. This is where I had longs earlier today, actually. I had buys on gold earlier from here. Like this. Trying to get this nice big, this whole play up into at least these highs. And I took a little small loss there and ended up ripping. And I didn't get the re-entry because I wasn't on the chart, so I decided to go for a swim. So it was an expensive swim. Very expensive swim. Let me just check here. There we go, last week. So what am I up for the week here on gold? Oh, I had a bit of a funny week this week. Let me have a look. I'm about 1,800 this week on gold. Where are we? Yeah, it was worth it, man. Oh, no, it wasn't worth it. Apparently. It's a nice pull, but it wasn't worth it. It was a really nice push-up. It's the whole push-up I've been waiting for in all of Asia, to be honest. But, yeah, shit happens. It's all good, though. Times are tough. Times are very tough. Where are we? How do I show my screen? What? How do I share? There's my week on gold. Oh, we don't want the profit updates today, man. We don't want the profit updates today. Not today. But yeah, that's my week on gold. Definitely not a bad week. It's just been a pretty weird week, to be honest. How do I show this back? There we go. Oh shit, sorry guys. I thought we were just sharing updates. Sorry. Let me log into TopStep here. I really want to see that. Remember, there's no bottom wick on this hourly, so we could create that at any point. I'm not going to start just taking sales for the sake of it. We're on a really nice bullish run here, which is a really nice push. This is kind of what I wanted. Is it time? Is it time that we finally, one last one, finally come up and grab this liquidity? The amount of times we've seen gold dropping off these all-time high regions without just spiking out these highs and grabbing the liquidity is crazy. It's crazy. But this was why I was a bit skeptical yesterday, because even though I do believe you're going to liquidate these highs, it's still such a massive, strong level of resistance that you could actually see a big major pullback of a couple of hundred pips before seeing that. And we've done it so many times now. But we do have news again today. You know, fundamentally yesterday, you know, that's where with that CPI drop yesterday, I still had no bearish bias because that's pretty much like you come into these levels, you hold this major support, which is a big level. The trend could still continue pushing up, which is overall very bullish on gold. So if anything, this was nice dip buying opportunities once you grab the lows and hold the support. It was even nicer on the hourly. I probably went to bed a bit early yesterday because once you grab these lows, held the support, taken buys at this 4 p.m. candle in London, which I think is about 9 or 10 in New York, you know, was a nice 100 tick push up. Grab the liquidity, main overall bullish bias, very nice 100 tick push with a perfect double top up there, which I do still believe. You know, I don't want to say today because it's taken so long the past previous few weeks, but overall, I do still really like gold bias up into this liquidity level. 0.5% up? Come on, man. I'm $1 down. So that's why, yeah, when I saw this big push down yesterday, it was quite surprising because I wasn't expecting such a big dip. Anticipating, I should say. I wasn't anticipating it to pull back. I was anticipating it to grab the highs. But the interesting thing was, you know, like we mentioned on our London stream yesterday, is look how corrective this price action was up yesterday. Look how choppy it was. And I said even on our London stream yesterday, this whole move could just get retraced in one big candle before you see that. That's pretty much what you did. You have this whole corrective move up. People try and buy this, comes down, grabs all of the liquidity, and then is now starting to make this another leg higher. So in the most simplest of outlooks, here's our major level. We've come down, we come back up, we come back down, we still got buys up into these highs. So to me, continuing to buy gold overall today makes the most sense. We just now need to look for good opportunities of where we can do that. Asia had some great buy towards the end of Asia. Asia didn't actually really do that much, but towards the end of Asia, you had this really nice breakout, really, really nice uptrend here. A big, big, big push. And that's what we want to be looking out for today. This has been on a nice straight bullish push since 4 a.m. London time. I'm certainly not calling any tops to try and go short. But if we can start to pull back, hold some support, we're going to have some really nice buys overall. Remember, this is a big hourly resistance as well. So, you know, if we do close above here, great. That would be a really nice trade. So let's drop down to the 5 minutes, see if we can look for intraday opportunities, bearing in mind that we are overall bullish. I've been bullish on gold for a long, long time, so I haven't taken any sells in gold for quite some time. When was the last time I took a sell? Last time I took a sell on gold, what trade was that? I can't remember. I was on the 9th. When was the 9th? On Monday, I had some sells on gold. Every single other trade for this week has been buy. Pretty much the same. Prove it. Pretty much the same has been for the whole month, pretty much. I've had this whole entire month only two sell positions because I've been so bullish on gold up into these all-time highs. And it's been an absolute monstrous of a push. Kind of gutted I didn't get most of this. Because it's very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, we do have a CPI today as well. Now, I use fixed lots most of the time, man. Depends on stops. But for the most part, yeah, it's usually the same, man. Where are we? 3. Where are we? Here. Wait, why are we all the way up there? What's going on? got 240 pips yesterday. Nice, man. Nice. Good work. Yeah, I have 3 accounts. I mean, I got my personal here. Got funded FTMO, which has a payout coming soon in 2 days. And then Top Step as well. When is that FTMO payout? Let's have a look. I was waiting for gold just to boom here. Can't really do too much with no bottom wick on this hourly. Let me have a look. Reward day, 28th. Oh, what? That's ages away. Wait, I don't think it was that long ago. No? My payout last month was on the 14th. Why is my reward day the 28th? Goldie just ripping it. That's not what we can do. Choose your reward day. Alright, I will choose my reward day. I would like my reward day to be tomorrow. Great. Alright, my new reward day is tomorrow. Thank you very much. Still in this with the runner? Yeah, I would trail aggressively, man. You're still in this with the runner. I would just trail below every 5-minute low. Because at any point you can come down, create a bottom wick on that hourly. And that's a fantastic hold as well, man. Good job. Trail below that low, yeah, you're locking in like 25 ticks. Which is a beautiful trade, man. Very, very nice trade. Well done. Good hold, man. Very, very good hold. Oh, Sammy's on with Sammy's run all over the shop. But given we're coming into hourly resistance, there's no bottom wick on this current hourly trailing aggressively there. Even if it does take you out, it's good, man. Held my short over NFP. Oh, held short over CPI. Yeah, nice, man. Nice. It was a very nice push, man. I didn't get any of the shorts. I didn't really see it at the time. But it was actually no, I didn't. I liked this 5-minute flip after we grabbed the highs and closed bearish. I liked this sell here. I just couldn't get a stop. Like that. I'm not going to mention any names. That to me is I couldn't take a trade like that. But if I had a valid stop, yeah, I wanted to flip this 1.5. And in this 1.5 minute, it was like 60 ticks, which is pretty crazy. But I didn't get any of the shorts. Then you consolidated, grabbed the lows, broke back above, held it at support. And then again, that's when that really nice push came in. That was the nicest opportunity for me yesterday. Hey, you said it, not me. I didn't say anything. Really nice push. Grabbed the liquidity, trend line coming down, broke above, held the support. Bam. It was really, really nice. About 3:40 London time. 3:30, 3:40. Loading up of that level. Great push. Simply because we're at major resistance. Yeah, no, it's smart, man. It's smart. That's the thing. That's kind of like what I said yesterday. If you're so glued to just longs, you end up missing these huge 200 tip pullbacks, 300 tick pullback, 400 tick pullback, 260 tick pullback. Like it's that strong of a level that seeing, 100, 200 tick rejection from that level makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I do think if we're going to come again, we are going to rip these highs because it's just bounced off it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times now, which is crazy. To see gold dip off that resistance 5 times without grabbing any of the liquidity at all-time highs is huge. But again, anyone who's buying gold, where are they taking profits? Well, of course, they're taking profits at this major all-time high resistance. So if people are taking profits that are buying their up gold, more buyers are leaving the markets, more sellers are going to step in. You're going to have these big pullbacks. It's just the most logical sense, most logical thing. Even if we're going to grab that liquidity, the downside risk compared to upside risk, careful Mark, is way bigger. So buying up there is very risky. Yeah, I agree. I have a feeling for all-time highs soon as well. I agree. You know, like what? Possible overall. Got one runner. Nice. Where are you in from, man? Where are you in from? How's this 5 minutes starting to reject? Just grab the high, starting to close bearish here. Hourly, remember, has no bottom wick, which is right here. It's kind of tough. It's really annoying to see these big pushes up. I think soon, guys, we might start jumping on an hour earlier. And still staying off the same for 3 hours. So any of you guys who can't jump on an hour earlier, don't worry. We'll still stay on for the same amount of time. But we're getting these big pushes before we jump on. Quite a lot recently. So I think we're going to start jumping on an hour earlier soon. What day is it today? Thursday. Maybe we'll test it tomorrow. And if it ends up chopping and we just have to leave the stream running when we come back, then, you know, we can do that as well. Yeah, I think so as well, Chris. I think so as well, man. To be fair, today it came in exceptionally early, you know, like 5 a.m. to 4 a.m. But even still, there was great buys at 6:30. Once you grab the lows, close back above, like buying from here was really nice. Really nice. Yeah, I can't go for a swim. Yeah, if it starts ranging, I'll go for a swim and then we'll come back. And then we'll keep the stream running. I'll take you guys in the swim pool with me. Probably like about 6 a.m. I reckon, Ron. 6 a.m. If it doesn't do anything, you know, we'll still stay on for the same amount of time. So any guys that are in the UK that don't want to get up at 6 a.m., we'll still do the 7 till 9. Absolutely. Let me just... Nice, good man, good man. Got stopped out, yeah, good man. Good trailed stop, man. It's a big level. There's also a very nice trade. How many ticks did you get off that? About 20, 27, 25? Really nice trade, man. Really nice trade. If you send me the link here, Mark, I'll post it in YouTube. 180 people tuning in. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. Oh, where are we? Wrong screen. Unless you just want to watch yourselves chat, you guys can watch yourselves chat. There we go. I swear all Mark does is just plug himself recently. Anyone else found that's what he's been doing at the minute? Yeah, he's a proper furu, yeah. You guys on YouTube, Mark will be live tomorrow for the Asian session. So be sure to head over to Mark's channel. Drop a like, subscribe, get notified of when Mark goes live. And I'll be back again for the London sessions tomorrow as well. Yeah, his community's amazing, man. His community's unreal. I don't know where he learned from, but it's insane. Nah, I don't use the DXY, man. Sometimes gold can just do its own thing. That it doesn't really tell me something that's happening before, so I don't really find a need to look at it, man. Just kind of something else to think about and look at, which doesn't really bring me too much value, to be honest. It's not as if like the DXY moves first and then gold starts moving, so if they do the exact same thing, just opposite, I'd rather just look at gold. I used to look at it every single week. I just got to a point where it's like I don't actually need to. It's not actually benefiting me. Like gold, if I can read what gold's going to do, I can probably just take a pretty easy understanding of what the US dollar's going to do anyway. So it's just, if you like to, you know, maybe you like to look at like multiple different currency pairs, for example, it's probably beneficial. But if you're just going to trade gold, I think if you can just break down gold, it's all you need. Did it be a profitable trader before we can join your barley trips? No, not at all, man. Absolutely not. The opposite, to be honest, man. You can be an absolute beginner and still join the trips. The trips are all about teaching the strategy live in person and trading live for the whole week. So it's getting you guys to that point of getting better at trading, understanding the plan more, and just really indulging yourself in the whole environment for a whole week. But no, you absolutely don't need to be profitable, man. No, not at all. Honestly, it's every day, man.
Aaron, someone's been watching you dive obviously into the pool.
Do I only trade London? Nah, I trade all sessions. We stream for London here, but I can take a trade in any session. If I get a good trade in London, then I don't really trade in New York. Or if I get a good trade in Asia, like I wanted these buys today, I didn't get it, I wouldn't be trading London right now. Does Mark trade similar setup? I'll be joining him tomorrow. Mark trades the exact same way as me, man. We trade the exact same way. Exact same way. Look at that, Mark's 173 subscribers already. Look at that. How many views did you get on the last one? 279. Amazing. Must be nice. Must be nice. Yeah, Mark doesn't trade demo. That's the thing. I only trade demo. Mark, I don't think trades demo. I only trade demo. I've never shown a live account before. Maybe one day I'll get the courage to do it, but not yet, man. Not yet. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was actually thinking that once you grab the highest close bearish, looking for a little pullback into that hourly wick, needing to create that wick, and it's major hourly resistance. It's definitely not a bad trade, and you've also grabbed liquidity, and you're at that major resistance. I don't actually know, Corey. It's good on, man. I don't actually know. It's very, very large. You guys on Zoom can have a screenshot of my demo account for the month so far. Where are we? How do I upload a screenshot? Wait, what? I can take a screenshot here. Wow, look at that technology these days. And then I'll just put it in. That's genius. Genius. Hard TP here. Yeah, nice, man. Nice. Nice. See, that's why it was good to take profit where I said, because you were coming into that major resistance and had no bottom wick on that hourly. Well, look at that hourly now. You're now all of a sudden respecting this major resistance, and we could start to pull back some of this big Asia move. Revenge trader, man. 300 trades. A lot of monopoly money. There's a lot of monopoly money. Do you recall my wins and losses based on counter trades? I'm not too sure what you mean, man. That's this week, Scott. This week, man. This weekend, actually no, sorry, this week, this month, sorry. Fuck, I wish it was this week. This week is, about 1,800, 900. Nah, I didn't trade gold, man. Yep, only gold, only goldie. I'll look at other markets from time to time, but in terms of day trading here, yeah, only gold, man. Only gold. Only gold. Decent 30 rejection so far here. Very, very nice rejection, those 30 so far. Yeah, they did, yeah. Yeah. What do we got here? This is 15. I don't prefer scalping over day trading. I do both, man. I do both. For here on stream, if we were to day trade and trade the 30-minute, we'd be sat here doing absolutely nothing for half the time. So that's why we trade the 5-minute here on stream. And then when I'm off stream, in my evening, when I don't want to sit here and watch the 5, I'll day trade, man. I'll swing trade. I don't just trade one style. I'll trade whichever one I feel like trading, to be honest, man. There's no benefit of one or the other. Day trading over swing trading, just because I like to be in and out in the same day. But there's no, I don't scalp over day trading. I do both. I do both, man. That would be actually great. What is going on? Cheers, Anton. Thank you, man. Yeah, 15 could still flip bullish. You just grabbed the lows as well. You just grabbed the lows that had no bottom wick. It's about to close in 1 minute, so let's see. You just grabbed the 15 lows, which was also the hourly lows, and you're about to re-break back higher. Do we have any top? Is that a double top there, or did you actually grab it? That's a double top. That right there is a double top. Oh. $37 ticks, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see, 15 is about to close here. 30 is also about to close with a big wick rejection. So you may see a 30 bottom wick, and then you may come up and re-grab that previous 30 high and push up a little bit more. Let's see, 50 seconds. So 30 has left a big wick rejection. If we can bottom wick and re-grab the lows, then we could look for a 30-minute wick fill to come up and re-grab the highs. I don't like shorting gold here. It's too bullish. Morning from Spain. Good morning, man. Good to have you in. I know, yeah, we heard you the first time, man. Time's a charm. He's retired, Ron. He retired. He didn't show up for work today. Didn't show up to his boss today, so he's fired. Took a sick day. Now, this is a nice bottom wick on this 30. I like these, and I like these. I wouldn't flip this 30 right now, because if you did, your stop would have to be like down here, because you could easily grab these lows before pushing. So if you flip this 5, you have to have a pretty wide stop. Like 20 to 20, 1 to 1. But that 30 close was actually quite nice. It's a, you know, it's a big wick rejection. But how often do you see gold reject the level once and just drop? It's unlikely. You usually come up and re-grab it, and then you can have the push. So if you can come down and grab some lows, great. Unless this next 30 closes bearish, then the hourly will be wicking out these highs. Then you can look for sells. Until then, I don't like sells. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Cold. How long you there for, Ron? For a good while? Yeah. Mid-October, yeah, nice man, nice. I'll look for my potential place to look for sells on gold is if you actually close. If we close back below here on this 30, then the hourly will be leaving a big wick rejection. Great. And then I'll consider sells. But until then, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. You've still got some liquidity above these highs now. Especially if this comes down and grabs the lows, you're going to have 3 15-minute equal highs. Alright guys, let me just grab a little bite and we'll see this. Probably need to see this at least 15. If 15 breaks out, cool, we can start looking for sells. But if you grab these lows, hold above, we got some longs. So either of the two. I'll be 2 seconds. you go, Goldie. Look at that. Close below the level. Top wick. Grab the highs. Close back below. Instant top wick. Very nice drop there. Very nice pullback. Pulling back right after grabbing that liquidity. That's huge. No, right there. Where is he? Very decent drop there. $16 ticks. How's this 15 gonna close? 15 is probably gonna close. Pretty bearish. There's still some more downside to come. Especially didn't grab any 15 highs, but if it closes bearish, we'll worry about that later. It's a big hourly rejection after grabbing this perfect double top. Still got all the way down here to come as well. Yeah, trend lines. Use trend lines only for understanding liquidity, understanding what most people are trying to do, to see how you can take advantage of it. So you know how I use trend lines. So you still got gold to come way back down to like 2015-ish. Sorry, 25.15. Come back down to there. Oh, we got to 15 close. Yeah, 5 minutes. Wait, we have to wait for this. I have to wait for this 15 close now. 15 close like this. Top wick. Yeah, you still have some decent areas to pull back into in gold. Yeah, power of managing the liquidity levels. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Kind of breaking out this level here on gold. What would that look like if you were to short it here? Break even at 10. Nah. I'll wait for more of a top wick on the next 15. See how this 15 is going to close, and then more of a top wick. If this 15 closes back above here, you can have buys again. If this 15 wicks out these lows, we're going to have longs. This is a very strong level here. Very strong level. Remember, you do have this double top up here as well. And you kind of got 3 15-minute equal highs here. So this is a liquidity grab, and we close back above the wick of the previous potential morning star play. 30 minutes also wicking out the lows. If this 30 flips bullish, you're going to have a 40 tick drive. 215 people tune in. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. See if we get another banger today. We had a great trading stop trade yesterday, showing the power of that. See what today brings. Let's see, how's this 15 going to actually close? 15. If it closes below the wick of the previous, then cool, then we can look for sells. If it closes above that wick, great, we got longs. How long we got? 1 minute, let's see. If I had more of a target, I would even flip this 5 and risk off like some of the highs. Or risk off if you get back above here. Let's see, 1 minute. Let's see this 15. Yeah, risk on top step is because risk on any funding firms is much more calculated because you have to stay within the drawdown rules. So yeah, it depends on the account size, but yeah, 1 to 2 to 3 contracts is more than enough for me without sort of breaking any rules and coming into any drawdown issues. Some people try and trade 10 on funding firms, you'll just end up blowing it. You'll very likely end up blowing it. So you're getting a 15's just closed bearish into an instant top wick. If you could grab some highs, it's not a bad place to look for some sells. As long as you hold this area, even where are you at here, to come down and grab the lows. There's not much what the field's going to be like today. Where I put out 1 tick maybe. I mean, as long as you hold below here, we do have the potential to come back down to here. But could we just wick out some 5 highs before doing that to get a valid stop? Probably. Because if you take sells from here, you gotta have stops at least above there. 16. It's on sale on Amazon. Pick one up for $100. Nice, man. Nice. $100 Canadian is awesome, man. That's good. That's very good. If we were to flip this low, break even into there, what? 10. 15. Not yet, not yet. Even here. If you short this level, you just have to have stops, hard stop like here. But if you close back above, then that's your fake out to cut the trade. Because look at this 30. This 30 could easily be just grabbing these lows. Still hasn't really closed below this level. And it wouldn't be too crazy to see this wick all the way back up. So it's a pretty big make or break level right now. Come on, cool cat. Really, it's not raining here. Yeah, I got personal futures, man. That's what I'm still trying to find balance. Where do I want to have my main personal? I want to just have it in just futures or just have it on just blueberry. Something I'm still trying to decide. $15 reflipping back bearish here, coming down for the previous 15 lows. Don't trade NAS anymore? No, I haven't traded NAS for a while, man. Haven't traded NASDAQ for a long time. Long time. Oh, it is about to rain. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to grab my washing. 2 seconds. It says 5 minutes pushing down here on gold. Held that level of resistance, having a little dip down here. For a little, just took a little one just to get a feel for the contracts, the fills, I should say. How do I manage that? I just try and I prioritize one or the other. So for me personally, I mean on stream it's pretty easy to trade Top Step and Personal at the same time. So I got the 2 platforms open right in front of me. But for Personal, just one or the other. Try and have them together. It's easier. Alright, deal. Let's see. How's that? If the 30 does close bearish, which means the hourly is going to be leaving one big wick. Closing back below here. Top wick on the next hourly, and then you can have some shorts down into here. I think that'd probably be the best. The best scenario. You're grabbing the liquidity here. Oh. Grabbing the liquidity, holding the resistance. So you top wick on the next hour, and then pull back into them levels. And that's all you're really looking for today. You're just in a range. Just from here to here. But now you've grabbed the highs, close back below, cool. Now you can actually trade the range. So top wick on this next hourly, which could come up and maybe grab some 15 highs. Great, then you can have some nice sells. Down into here and here. Is it close to the 4-hour flip? Wow, really? Yeah, 4-hour flip. Yeah, 4-hour resistance. Not much of a bottom wick on this current 4-hour either. You'd very likely come down. Even if you were going to see a big push up, even if this 4-hour closed doji, the next 4-hour would very likely come down, grab the lows before then seeing that push. So yeah, that's nice, man. Nice spot. Good spot. such a strong level. Such a strong level. I'm keen to see how news is going to go today, though. See if it's going to give the big push. Where is it from here? Hmm. 6 minutes. I actually think that was probably the nicest. Grabbed the highs, broke the level, top wicked, pushed down. I'd have more confidence taking this if I had got some of this. Trading against this when you haven't made anything is kind of tough. Because it's kind of risky to short that. Because it could easily just be continue pushing. The only way I like to take them riskier entries against this overall trend is if I have made money up on the way here, then I can use some of that to take more of a little risk-free trade here. But that was a pretty nice trade. Major resistance, grab the highs, 2 equal lows, break out, dot wick, boom. That was actually a really nice short. Really nice short. But if you don't, because I didn't get this move up, I missed this move. I tried to get it from here, but got stopped out, small loss, and then it came in. Going against that early on before you get that at least 30-minute breakout, yeah, it's a bit aggressive. A bit aggressive. Just in for one on the futures, that's it. How long to 30 close? Yeah, 30 an hourly close in 5 minutes. Yeah, definitely man, hesitant for sure. But I was thinking, when you've had such a big push up pre-London, to all of a sudden start shorting against that, it doesn't really make much sense. You're almost kind of like revenge trading. Like if you've got that big push up pre-London, you wouldn't even be watching these charts right now. So it's usually like the most logical answer as to if you should be in the trade right now or not. Yeah, absolutely, man. Hello, everyone. What's going on, man? Not so much for you, man. Just want to say thanks. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. That's what we like to hear, man. That's what we like to hear. Even the break of these lows here, it's not really worth it. It's 11 ticks. You get, if you're just looking for 11 ticks there, you'll get it much easier than that. How does the funding process work with Top Step? I can show you, man. So if you go to the link pinned to the chat, it will take you to Top Step website. And then all you have to really do is you just choose which account size you want to go for. I'd say if you're brand new, just start off small. You can scale up later on. But all you pretty much have to do is just prove that you can trade by hitting 3,000 profit target on a 50. Don't use more than 5 contracts at once with a max loss limit of 2,000. So don't lose more than 2,000 overall in the account. Make 3,000 and then you can get funded once you pay the activation fee. And that's that's it. There's no other catch. You can take as long or as little as you like. The minimum you can do it is in 2 days. Not that I would say that should be the goal. You shouldn't be rushing to get funded. You rush to get funded, then you rush to get the payout. You're always just trading the money, not trading the charts. But as long as you can detach from the money and detach from the fact that it's a combine, you just trade neutral. It's as long as you're consistent. It's not too difficult. to pass. Yeah, the image to get busted. Yeah. Flip the account 1.5 times. I'm not too sure what you mean, man. You get given a $50,000 account. You need to make 3,000 profit on it. Oh, now it's pouring down. Or if you do 100k account, then you got to make 6%. $150, I think it's like maybe 7 or something. Coming for them lows now. They're on Goldie. I took this on one contract just off this level just to see if you get a good feel or not. So it's not an official trade. We take something personal, just a little scalp here on the combine hit. Toss the stats. I'll have a look, man. I'll have a look. They're really clean. It's really clean stats. I don't use it too often. I use that account from stream, but the actual stats dashboard is really nice. I'll have a look. We're gonna get this 30 close here in 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Link top steps pinned, man. You have 2k in drawdown. Yeah, that's literally how every firm works. It's literally how prop firms work. Oh, there you go, I'm out. Alright, let's see. 30 minutes just closed. Let's see. 30 minutes just closed. Very bearish here on gold. Instant top wick. Instant top wick. If we can hold, what, below here? You're good to keep selling. Can you get an actual little 5-minute entry based off it needing to come down and create a bottom wick from like here? Here's a pretty decent level. We can look for some shorts from this area to maybe come back down into these regions. How'd that hourly close? Hourly closed, yeah, very bearish as well. So seeing gold to continue pushing down from here is nice. It's a pretty nice area. If we can wick up a little bit more, try to get short from here. Try to get short from this level in order for you to come back down all the way down to here. I'm not going to take the flip from here. Stops would be too big. I don't take the flip of the first 5 on the break of the low anyway. People believe they have 50k account. No, I don't think they do. I think it's pretty obvious. You draw down. Obviously, yeah, the drawdown of the however much drawdown you have, yeah, obviously that's the official size of trading, of course. I think everyone's pretty aware of that. So just wicked out 5 highs, re-push them back lower. Taking that flip is 13 ticks, not worth it. I'd like to see it wick up a little bit more. Wick up a little more. It's absolutely lashing down. Let me close the door. I think I've still got my door open, guys. 2 seconds. He missed the short. No, he didn't. I've literally just spoken to you about it. You're saying he as if I'm not reading your messages. Why don't you just say, did you miss the short? No, I'm not waiting for it to go bullish now. Gold's, I'm looking for sells. I'm looking for sells. I just need to see it pull back in order for it to be worth it. He is the cat's father. I'm just not shorting it from here. I need it to give a little bit more of a top wick. Because right now you're just in the middle of the range. You've closed back below. I need it to top wick in order for it to be worth it. If you sell it here, you're just selling gold. Selling gold at support. Doesn't really make much sense. Yeah, if you do sell it, you're gonna maybe squeeze out like 10 ticks max, which I don't care about 10 ticks. I'm not here to squeeze out 10 ticks, and that's like max. You know, if you get the shorts down here, that's the maximum you can make. If I want to just get 10 ticks today, well, I'll have like a 30-40 tick target and then get 10 pretty easy. Trading about 7 years, man. Too long. Because if you sell gold here, as soon as you come into these levels, it's a major support. You already got to be managing risk. So in terms of risk to reward, it's not worth it. Do I use fibs? Yep. See them all over my charts, man. Look at this here on Goldie 15. Grab these highs. There's a really nice push down. Really nice push down. It's only confirmed to me that once the hourly actually closed, that's the only real confirmation you had. And even the flip of this current hourly, it's 9 ticks. Looks like a big move. Grab the highs, take the flip of this hourly, literally right into this support is 9 ticks. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Just enjoy your content analysis. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Still got time for some plays here today. You've got to be careful because we're gonna, like I said, we've had a big run up today already, and that's the real move we wanted today. Hey Aaron, plans to join your Discord win rate and stats. Win rates are relevant. Stats, you just scroll back on the stream, man. I just showed my count for this month so far. But win rate means nothing. Anyone who tracks and shows you win rate is a completely irrelevant stat. I won't say certain names, but certain people on their streams, they'll have win L and write the number of wins and losses and then their win rate. Well, it means absolutely nothing when most people's losses are way bigger than their wins for most of these gold streamers. People, I don't know why people care so much about win rate. It doesn't mean anything. But if you really want me to show it again, that's my month so far. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Yeah, great win rate. Win rate doesn't mean say their names. We can start streaming beef. Yeah, win rates are like I don't know. I don't know why. All of these like YouTube streamers, they go win and they go 30 and then they go L 5 win rate 100%. It's like, yeah, well, when your losses outweigh like 5 of your winners, it's a completely irrelevant stat. I know people who have less than a 50% win rate that are very profitable. Very profitable. My win rate, I don't know. I'd say on average is maybe like, yeah, 50 to 60, if anyone really cares. Maybe it's something like that. This month so far, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. My biggest loss so far this month is $187. My biggest win is 3.4 thousand. So I don't know what win rate that is. I guess it's maybe just over 50, 55, 60. You know, if I get around 60s, I'm pretty happy, but I don't really care about it too much. And to be honest, if you're getting anything over 50, you're good. I think a higher win rate is good for psychology purposes. But I mean, if you're keeping your losses small and you're letting your winners run, it doesn't really matter. %50 attendance record. Holy shit, this rain is nuts. I gotta close my window. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the mic, but it's like absolutely storming all of a sudden. Mark's starting his own group. Mark's starting his own community. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy weather. Tom told a story about 20% win rate. Really? Nice, that's cool, man. That's cool. 20%, that's crazy, yeah. See, if I have anything lower than 50, I find it mentally tough. Because you're always kind of hoping for that big trade. But if I'm around like, yeah, 50 to 60 is good enough for me. So, Jayesh, does that answer your question, man? You asked the question, I've explained it. Does that help? Let me see, 15. I'm trying to get these shorts, but we're just pushing down. Only 13 ticks though. It looks like we're dropping loads. Even on this 115 flip, it's only 30 ticks. 13, sorry. So it looks like we're missing out on a big push. Wow. Let me go close on my windows, guys. 2 seconds. This weather's crazy. What? Why are you sending me loads of exclamation marks? What are you asking me? People fix their stop loss to 20 or 30 pips. No, they don't. Who does that? Well, first of all, who does that? Because I don't know a single person that does that. What's yours? Exclamation mark. What's my what? I have no idea what you're asking me, man. What's my fixed stop loss? I don't have a fixed stop loss. We just get hacked there or what? Average risk to reward is exactly the same thing. My risk to reward is based off how I cut my trades. My biggest loss is $187. My biggest win's 3,500 so far this month. So whatever that equals. Oh, you really don't, Michael, honestly. You really I promise you don't. It's one way to put it. My risk to reward is never fixed. It's my stop loss is based off how I cut my trades. So if I cut my trades at minus 5, 10 ticks, I managed to put at 20, 30. Well, 1 to 2, 1 to 3 maybe. So you're grabbing these lows here on gold. This is the reason I haven't jumped in sales yet, guys, is because we're right at this really big support. If you're wondering what I'm looking at here, is we're literally at major support here. It's a huge level of support. Huge level with an overall bullish bias. So we don't really want to be selling in here. And there's not much for us to jump in longs just yet either. So we need to be careful. Yeah, if I'm wrong, I just get out the trade straight away. It's very simple. Very, very simple. You take sells here on gold. Oh no, here was the nicest sell so far today. You took sells on gold here. Once you grab the lows you broke out, you take sells here. Hard stop could be here, for example. But the second you close, just a couple of ticks above that level, close back above, well, that's your exit right there. So there's your stop loss. You're exiting the trade there. And that's how we manage the trades every single day here on stream. Same as yesterday, same as the day before, every single day. So you may look at this and be like, oh, well, if I have my hard stop up here, my target's down here. Well, the risk to reward is only 0.62, so it's not worth it. It's like, yeah, it's not worth it if you just let your trade hit full stop loss. That's stupid. Your job isn't to let your trades hit full stop loss. Your job is to cut your trades when they become invalid. So for me, if I'm short in the fact that gold broke below this level and is holding it, well, if it closes back above, the trade's invalid, get out of it there. If it recloses back below, cool, give it another chance. But don't hope on that. There's no such thing as hope in trading. You cut your trade when it doesn't work. When it becomes valid again, cool, you go back in again. So for me, risk to reward is based off my average stop loss compared to, you know, my average winner. If I cut my trade at 5, 10 ticks, my winners make 20, 30. That's good for me. I'm not offended, man. I just don't really know what you mean with all the exclamation marks, man. Maybe it's a language difference, I'm not sure. But I never risk anything in terms of pips. There's no such thing as risking a certain pip amount in a trade. That doesn't make any sense. Your risk is based off where it's needed on the charts, not a certain amount or anything like that. It's based off for me, based off liquidity. My stop loss is always based off liquidity grabs. So if I sell here on gold, my stop loss has to be above this liquidity grab. It can't go anywhere above these 5-minute highs. Same as if I shorted this on gold, my stop loss would have to be above here. But my stop loss is if we close above. Hard stops and real stops are two different things. Something that for some reason the Forex industry just doesn't understand or just doesn't even use. No. Straight dip in here on gold, but look how choppy it is. Look how small these bodies are. You know, it looks like you're having a big push down here. These literally 5-minute bodies are 4 ticks. 5 ticks. 5 ticks. Looks like you've had a big rip up and a big rip down, but it's not actually worth catching yet. Yeah, it's coming into a big, that's the thing, it's coming into a big hourly level. And that's why I'm still, you know, I'm not keen on shorts. I'm more so keen on longs unless this hourly closes. You know, if the hourly closes back below here, then you could have sells into here. But the key word there is if it can close back below that level. But in terms of trading what we see, we've broken above it. If we hold this as support, you know, it would make sense to either pull up or probably just continue to play within these ranges. Look at this on the 4 hourly here on gold. If we just actually delete everything for a second, let's just have a look at a clean chart here. What are we actually really doing right now? We have major 4 hour and daily all-time high resistance here. We had a massive breakout of this major level here, and we're right in the middle of it now. We had nice buys pre-London up into this liquidity, but now that's been grabbed. We don't have liquidity on either side now, because if you zoom in, that did actually grab the previous low, grabbed the lows, broke higher. So we've grabbed the lows, pushed up, we've now grabbed the highs, pushed down, about to close back into this range. So you can pretty much draw it like this. Cool, there's your 4 hour support. If we look left, would that make sense? Support, fake out, big level. So yeah, that would make sense. So cool, there's our 4 hour support level, 4 hour resistance level. Does that make sense? Yep, definitely. So that's all we're really working with right now, unfortunately. There's not a lot to really work with in there unless you have liquidity, but buys up were nice because you had an hourly high to come and grab. Sells, I'll only have sells on gold if you get maybe back below here. Then you could sell gold back down into this level. So, you know, back below 25.10 on gold, you got decent sells because you do have liquidity below. All the way down here, you got some perfect double bottoms to come and grab. But until then, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. 70 tick range. Holy shit. Uh, 25.38, 25.38. Is that on the futures, man, or currency? Gold futures. Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Yeah, 25.38. That's back down at them levels. Yeah, that makes sense, man. Definitely. Where are we? Let me go 15. Yeah, back down there definitely makes sense. I think if you were going to see a push back down here, you'd probably come up first and then dip down before something like that. Yeah, it sounds about right, Michael. Sounds about right, man. Especially look at gold here on this, like I say, on this hourly chart here. You know, if you do close back below here, then you're just back into Asia range. Which, if you don't want to trade, it's up to you. That's not for me. Trading in here for me is not worth it. I've had much easier trades this month, and you'll get much easier trades. You can stay in this area as long as you want. I don't want to do too much in there. Not when you kind of, you know, when you grab the lows and close back above. There's no real liquidity down here. The main liquidity is if you close back below this, then great. You're gonna have much easier sells back down to 2,500. I would much rather wait for that. Closure below here, cool. Sells all the way down to 2,500, and that's a very nice short. A very nice short. The way this is just creeping down. This could spike up. Look how weak this push down is. Sorry. Yeah, learn not to have it too tight. That's it, man. You never have one. You never want to have stops too tight. For me, stops are based off. My stops are always above liquidity grabs, but that's hard stops anyway. Mental stops is when the trade becomes invalid, and you know, for the most part, when you do get stopped out on a trade that you know was invalid, you end up looking back at that trade and you go, fuck, I knew I should have got out of that. But you just can't bear to take the loss. Whereas for me, if I'm in a trade and I know it's clearly going against me, as soon as I can feel that I know I shouldn't be in this trade, I just get out. Get out and wait. You never want to be hopeful in a position. You're in a trade and you feel like you're getting hopeful. That's a very good reason to not be in the trade. 30-minute wick on that support now. Yeah, nice moves in Asia today than this in London. You do have big news again today. Big news. Which we'll do our pre-New York market call, PPI. Big news. Ruin trades very happening. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, mental's the biggest, hardest part in trade, man. Hardest part. You know, drawing these lines on these charts here is the easy part. You know, you don't have to be a genius to say this is a big level of resistance on gold. If I had sold this, I would have made 200 plus ticks. So we can see that that's how easy the technicals can be sometimes. Same as, here's your major daily support. You slide it across major resistance. If you can see this is a major daily support, and that if you had bought that, you would have made absolute bank. Then we can clearly see that the hardest part in trading isn't drawing all these fancy technicals. That's why when I see all these ICT traders, it makes me laugh, because the more complicated you make your technicals, the harder your trading is going to be. You keep your technicals simple and you focus on good execution and psychology. The more you overcomplicate technical analysis, the more you're likely going to hesitate. The more you hesitate, the more you end up revenge trading. Or the more you hesitate, you get FOMO, and then you end up revenge trading. It all stems from psychology. And to me, anyway, trading psychology is the most interesting part. Most interesting part for me. Like, you know, drawing technicals is, I'll say pretty basic, but it can be pretty basic. You know, so some of the best traders I know literally use the most simplest of technicals ever, and you're like, nah, there's no way. There's no way. They must have some sort of secret, and I promise you they don't. Yeah, and good risk management, absolutely, man. Let's have a look, Scott. Let's have a look, man. That 5 minute, is that this one down here? Yeah, if it's that one down there, yeah, definitely nice, man. I just personally won't be trading in that range. If we break back into here, I won't be trading here. But if we close back below here, this is a much nicer level. A much nicer level. But yeah, that overall does make sense, man, definitely. I mean, even here I won't trade. I won't trade in here. Because once you wait for the closure below here, then you got an easy target down to there. And that's a much nicer level than that little tight one in there. Yeah, nice one, Brett. See you tomorrow, man. So I don't really want to see this on gold close into this range, because if it does, I'll literally just set and let it down here and I won't do anything in between. But let's see, let's see. ICT has destroyed my trading. That's a shame to hear, man. I have nothing against ICT personally. I think what he's doing for free on YouTube is incredible. But for me and for most people, it's just analysis paralysis. It's not to say it doesn't work, but I just don't think the issue for most people is needing to constantly know more technicals. Everyone's always learning more technicals, more technicals, more technicals. You get to a point where it's very hard to let go of that old shit that doesn't work. And when you try and go back, all you can think about are these shitty concepts that you can't get out of your mind. Yeah, keep it simple. Yeah, that's it, man. But there's loads of psychology podcasts you can watch. There's like, you know, like someone like Mark Douglas, fantastic trading psychologist, got hours and hours worth of free content on YouTube, which you can absolutely study. Yeah, levels and fibs all these. Yeah, good man. It's good. It's good. That's all you need. That's all you need on, especially on gold. You look at gold in the higher time frame, it literally just respects them levels very well. Like I say, there's that 4 hour resistance. If you'd short that, you would have made 400 ticks. Like, you know, it's not crazy. It's just about waiting for them good trades as well, and knowing when to trade and when not to trade. And for me in here is going to be a time where I'm not going to trade, and I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I trade New York as well, man. Yep. If I don't get a trade in London, like I don't think I'm going to hit today, yeah, I'll trade New York, man. Definitely. We do the New York market calls every day as well. A lot from my videos and live stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Nah, it's all good, man. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Glad you're taking value from it. Yeah, it's not analysis paralysis for most people. Some people have good success with it, which is awesome. Like I say, it's not against them as a person, or that it that I don't think it works. I just don't think it works for most people, especially not in the beginning. In the beginning, you want to keep it as simple as you can. So gold 30-minute about to close, respecting this support here, guys. About to close, respecting. Yeah, only stream London yet. Mark will be live for the Asian session tomorrow, which is posted somewhere. You guys are booming in the chat today. I'll go up and find it. Look at that, 78 likes. Look at that, guys. Can we get to 100 likes? Get us to 100 likes today, and then we'll have to take a trade, just for hitting 100 likes. See, now you're getting this push high here on gold. This is the reason I don't like sells. Instant reaction off this support, bouncing higher. So do we have an opportunity to go long? Give me hope and trading. Awesome, man. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear, man. So what did you do? This 5 minute just came down, grabbed the lows, closed back bullish. No bottom wick on this current 15, so we can't buy just yet. But that's quite a nice little fake out there. Where would we be playing it back up into? Back up into here. But we need a bottom wick on this 15 before we can buy it anyway, which is also the 30. Ooh, see, look at that. That's the reason I said don't sell gold. For this exact reason. There's no bottom wick on the 15, so I can't buy it just yet. But that was quite a nice 15-minute fake out. The 15 came down, grabbed the lows, closed back above this level. There's your fake out. If we had a bottom wick, we could be buying this right now. But there's no bottom wick, so I can't buy it just yet. And now you've come straight back up. So if you're wondering why I'm not selling here on gold, this is exactly why. Is that the hourly flip again? Really? Let's see. Yeah, wow, look at that hourly now. See? Hourly support, hourly resistance. We're in a tough range. We're in a tough range. We're over a tough range. Asia breakfast, London lunch. Yeah, you got it. Great times in Indonesia, man. Great times. Same as Perth in Australia. Fantastic trading times. 2 more likes. Look at that. Amazing. 2 more likes. 100 likes here for this stream. Amazing. Good question, man. So there has to be a bottom wick, because if you look back at, let's say, let's do it on the 30. If you look back at every 30-minute candle here on gold, how often do you close bullish with no bottom wick? You got bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick. Doesn't have one. Doesn't have one. Doesn't have one. Bottom wick. Here, bottom on every bullish candle. So you could say, like, look, bottom wick on almost all of them except this range here. You almost always have a bottom wick on that 30-minute candle. So if this 30-minute candle doesn't have a bottom wick, could this be the top wick for it to flip back down and come and create that bottom wick and keep pushing down? So if we don't have a bottom wick yet, that could still be created. So if you, oh shit, sorry, my bad. I had it on the wrong screen. So if you don't I was just saying here, if this 30 opens and instantly pushes up with no bottom wick, well, we know that, you know, 90% of the time, the 30 minute does have that bottom wick, and that could be created at any point. So if I want longs, I want to see the 30 minute open, come down, create the bottom wick, and then push up. And then the candle will obviously, you know, look something like that. That's an absolutely terrible drawing, but you get the picture. 90% of the time, your 30 minute candles will have a bottom wick. So if it opens and doesn't have one, try not to buy that, because now we're grabbing these highs. If we flip down, you actually could have some sells. So when I see these 15 minute fake outs, the way that we like to trade it is you get this, you get the fake out, you break below, you grab the lows, you close straight back above. Cool, quick little bottom wick, and then you can take the longs. And them ones play out very, very well. You grab the lows, you close back above. There's your liquidity grab. If you have the instant bottom wick, there's your buys. And then there's your just little retracement trade. 20-ish ticks. But when it opens with no bottom wick and just pushes up, I don't think to myself, oh damn it, how did I not get that? Shit. That's not part of our trade. But now that we're grabbing the highs and there's no bottom wick here, you do have to be mindful that that could be created at any point. The exact same earlier as when this hourly here opened and instantly pushed up. For the guys in Zoom that were in buys from here, I said trail your stops, because you could come down and create a bottom wick on that hourly at any point. And that's exactly what you did. You pushed up, came all the way down to create that bottom wick, and just continued selling off. So this was nothing but the top wick of the hourly to continue pushing down. That's all it was. When you're trading on the 5 minute here, it's very key to understand what's happening on the higher time frame. Because if you just get so glued to this 5 minute, you start jumping in longs here, you don't realize there's no bottom wick on this 30. You get trapped in on the wrong side very quick. So now that we've got this liquidity grab with the previous highs, if you do start breaking back below here, you could consider trading this range, because you have a nice liquidity grab now. 122 likes. Look at that. Amazing work, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Beautiful work. And tomorrow I'm going to test out starting a little bit earlier. I'll probably start an hour earlier. For you guys on Zoom, don't worry. We'll still do 7 till 9 a.m. But I'm just gonna try jumping on an hour earlier, because we have seen a lot recently that we've been starting to get these big London moves around 6 a.m. So we'll start an hour earlier tomorrow and see if we get these pre-London moves like you have had pretty much all week. Here, massive move. So to then jump on after you've had a big move like that is it's not really anything we can control. But if you ever see a big push up like that and you jump on the charts, just come back in an hour. Same as, where was it? I think it was yesterday as well. I think it was around 6 a.m. yesterday you had the big push in London. Where are we? Yeah, here again. Amazing fake out buys. Look, you did exactly what I just said. You broke below, you broke straight back above, bottom wick, and pushed. 6:45, 6:30 London time. The buys came in yesterday. Tuesday. What time this push here? Grab the highs. 8 a.m. Nah, that one came in at a normal time. We'll still be on there anyway. Monday. Yeah, look at this huge dip. I caught this sell as well. That was the sell that I showed you guys before. That was 1,500. Taking this sell down. Look at that huge push. 6:30 London time. Big drop. Big drop. So tomorrow, yeah, we'll try jumping on an hour earlier, and we'll still stay on for the same time. So we'll stay on for 3 hours. But you know, if we do jump on, it just goes sideways. We'll just leave the stream running, and we'll just come back at like 15 closes or something like that. Do what I would do anyway. Because it's not, you know, like if I wasn't on stream right now and I jump on the charts and I see gold's had this massive push up before I've jumped on, I'll literally just come back in an hour, because I know nothing good is ever going to come from trying to trade after a big move like that. You're either just going to go sideways, or you may pull back and then continue pushing, and you'll just get chopped up. So if ever you jump on the charts and you see you've had a big rip like that you weren't able to catch because you were busy or whatever, just accept it and come back in an hour, 2 hours, and I can almost guarantee you'll still get your trade for the day. But like I said earlier, it's about knowing when to get it and when not to get it. Does it make sense trying to revenge trade sales after gold's had a big push up? It might have worked today, but does it work over 50, 100, 200 trades? The answer is probably not. And if you don't know the answer, then you obviously you need to know that answer. But for me, yeah, if I see a big move up like this on gold, 90% of the time you're just going to go sideways. Obviously today you did pull back, but like I said, we don't get paid off one trade, we get paid off multiple trades. So it's very easy now to be, oh damn it, why did I not sell this? Well, does it make sense to sell gold when you've had this big push up here? You got major support here, another messy level here? Of course not. So don't now see that move back down today and be like, damn it, why didn't we catch that? Just wasn't our trade. But we all got our trade today, just not right now. Yeah, it was, you're right. But my overall plan today is on gold. My overall big plan, the big plan, look at this 4 hour on gold, just because of a massive doji. My main plan on gold today is with news to see if we can close back above this level and buy up into all-time high liquidity, or close back below here and we've got sells down at 2500, major key level. Have I deleted all my analysis? Oh, I didn't go back, did I? Oh, what an idiot. I've deleted all my key levels, all my positions and everything. Ah, shit. I've just lost all my positions. Oh well. But more so my key levels. Well, let's do them together whilst we wait, because nothing's shaping up here. Let's do the key levels. So I've deleted everything, so you may as well just start from scratch. Let's do our overall levels. So I did Control Z, but sometimes if you do it in replay mode, it doesn't actually put them back on. So key level is 2500, which is currently our monthly support. It's not really anything because it's at all-time high, so we can't really say too much there, but I'll leave it as that. And then I always like to put on these hundreds levels on gold because it just respects them so well. And then 2400, that's all I really need to look at. I don't need any more than that. You can do all the other ones, but you don't really need it. You can actually probably even call that monthly resistance. There's our major overall key levels on gold. These ones, it's just the same levels I do as before. I just changed the style, so they're just 50% of the opacity, just they're not fully glued. You can actually even change these so you just want them visible on like the higher time frame, for example, if you really wanted to do that. So when you drop down, it doesn't get super messy. So there's our overall key levels on the higher time frame. Now we look at our, see here on gold, look at this 2500. Look how key this level is. You broke above it, you held it at support, you had a really nice drive up. Major resistance. We need to change this back to our resistance level. This is 100. Major daily liquidity here and here, and we're pretty much, I feel like I should have a level in between here somewhere, because that's a big gap. Where would I have it? Let me just see, where's 2475? Yeah, you could watch that level, 2475. There, like that. Cool. So that's pretty much what we're working with right now on gold. Major liquidity to the upside and downside. Yesterday, that's the thing. That's why yesterday's kind of difficult, because, I look at gold on the daily. You've grabbed the highs. You've held resistance without grabbing any of the daily lows. I do believe you're still going to see all-time highs again on gold, but it also wouldn't be too crazy to come back down, grab some of these daily lows, which also sit perfectly with that 2500 level, play around here for a while before then you could potentially see that. And this looks like a pretty nice top wick on this daily. If this closes bearish, you know, you could anticipate a pretty nice evening star formation. So you want to be careful buying gold up here. Anywhere in here, you're at major daily resistance, where you could easily, you know, still see 170 tick pullback into 2500 before seeing that overall pushback higher. So we do also have liquidity down here, which is 2500, so we'll keep it clean and we'll mark it on there. And the level below that's all the way down there. Ever trade funder? Yeah, I have fund accounts, man. I have fund accounts on Top Step and FTMO. I've got an FTMO payout coming tomorrow. And yeah, trade on Top Step as well, man. Top Step as well. There we here's the Top Step account, man. Top Step. And that's why, yeah, that's like I say, that's why gold's kind of difficult right now, because you're at such a major range. You know, and yesterday did grab the highs and close back bearish, still respecting this huge resistance. So it's kind of tough here. It's really tough. But I look at this daily. Again, this is why it's tough, because you also do have perfect daily double top. Which is why shorting this evening star is kind of tricky, because it hasn't really grabbed anything. 4 hourly here on gold, about to close in an hour. But like I say, you know, that's why for me, the nicest trade today is if gold breaks back below, what, 2510? Which is kind of this little range here, you can kind of see here. You break back below 2510 today, maybe with the news, and you got easy sells down into 2500. That's a 100 tick range that I would much rather trade than trying to trade in here. Exactly the same as if, you know, on the 4 hour today on gold, you do break back bullish, you break above here, then you got buys into all-time highs of 130 ticks. So you break below here, you got easy 100 ticks. You break above here, you got easy 130. Anything in the middle, can you get scalps? You can, definitely. You just need to be more picky with your entries, because you have to be understanding that you are in a lot of chop. Yeah, the left is honestly, it's so bad. We've been in this range for mid-August, which is fine. You know, we still have plenty of scalps in here, but just as an overall higher time frame outlook, yeah, it's very hard, very ugly. Let me move this across here. There's our liquidity level here. Here, I do love it to spike these all-time highs. If we spike these all-time highs and close back below here, you got big sells coming as well. Big sells. Again, you know, if you were to adjust these levels to some intraday levels, you got hourly support there, you got hourly resistance there, from one chop to another. So you want to be careful. Don't take a trade just because you want to take a trade. Guarantee you're going to get much cleaner setups this week and possibly closer to the news today. But do you want to force it right now, and then when the good trade comes up, you're trying to chase your tail and trying to chase back the trade where you couldn't sit on your hands? Absolutely not. The only thing I can see here on gold, just for a scalp, from a scalping perspective, you've come up, you've grabbed the 30-minute highs. So if this 30-minute flips bearish, you would have a pullback into at least these lows. It's 13 ticks. If you really want 13 ticks, you know, that would make the most sense to me. Or pretty simply, you've clearly formed some sort of support, broken resistance, broken above support. Pretty much wait for a closure back below there, and then you can sell it down for a little pullback. But that's all it really would be. You do have to be understanding this in an overall higher time frame range. Drive it one more time maybe. That's why London's a little bit difficult today. There's no intraday liquidity on like the 5-minute or the 15. This actually might give actually. How long we got here? Is this 30 flipping bearish? Let's see. This actually may give it here. Do we have like? Oh, you do actually have a little bottom there. Let's see. Let's see, if this 5 minute is breaking out, you grab the highs, you're breaking out. If you get volume here, if you get a top wick here on gold, you can look for some sells down into here. Only for a little scalp. And I would only take this on a combine. 16 ticks. Instant top wick here on gold are the next 5. And you can have a scalp into this double bottom and see if you can pull back lower. We don't know how low you're going to go, but you have to wait and see. I'm not going to get this in time. Where are we? Futures. You're getting in... Oh, I missed it. Oh, higher time frame. I was going to say, you're getting an instant top wick. You can just... Wait, why does my futures look so different? I'm on a 3 minute. I was like, why does my futures look so different? I was on the 3 minute. Alright, let's wait for this 5 to close. As long as we don't grab these lows top wick, you could have a little pullback on gold. This would be break-even point, but you just want to see if you can just run it lower and have no real downside targets other than here. It wouldn't be worth taking profit here. But if you can manage your trade at them lows and go break even and see if you can pull back further, great. Kind of like the trade from yesterday as well. There was no huge downside targets. There was just management levels in an overall range. You just kind of got to go with the flow, see how it goes. But the 30's trying to flip bearish as well, which is nice because you've come all the way up. You've grabbed the liquidity. You're very likely going to at least fill in that wick. If that was New York session, sometimes them 30-minute wick fills can be like 20, 30, 40 ticks. Right now, it's only 10. So it's nothing huge. But if you can continue pushing and fulfilling this range, then, you know, it could be nice. You just have to manage aggressively. Let's see. See how this 5's going to close. As long as this 5 closes like this, instant top wick and shorts on gold, instant lows look nice. I'm only going to take this on a combine if... Oh, don't do this. Don't close like this, though. I need to actually close below. Nice and bearish. If it closes like this, I'm not taking it. Yeah, and because it's at that hourly level. Nah, I'm not shorting that, guys. Sorry. It's looking like... I don't know, I'm apologizing. But I'm not shorting that. That wasn't enough of a bearish close. It's an instant top wick, but that's not of a... You did break the level, but you also found support. It's not enough of a close. You're also grabbing the previous 15 lows. No, I'm not selling that just yet. It was looking like we're going to get some nice volume, but nah, couldn't close. Couldn't close. I'm short break even. Yeah, good job, man. Yep. Good job, man. Yeah, NQ ripped yesterday, man. Huge. It was a very nice trade on like the 4 hourly, I think it was. It was a huge liquidity grab. Look at that. Absolutely insane. Once it grabbed the lows and flipped, if you had taken the flip that 4 hour, I'd be retired. You would never see me again. It was an absolutely insane move. And it was very clean. Very, very clean. I don't trade NASDAQ, but when I see moves like that, I'm like, damn. I can see why people love NAS. It's a huge move. I mean, if we grab the highs, you could sell stop that low. If it doesn't flip bearish, close back above, it just cancel the sell stop. But if it does flip bearish, you should be good to drive. Yeah, ES of NQ. Yeah, me too when I traded it, man. Yeah, me too. It was much cleaner. I think it still had a nice move yesterday, didn't it? I think it was still pretty similar. Yeah, it's huge. Kind of not as clean because this one grabbed the highs and closed bearish. You want to see that close bullish. But even if you took it from after that, grab the lows and just close bullish, even if you just took that move up, you know, that's a huge move. You had very clear targets. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm apologizing again. Very clear targets. It was a, yeah, absolutely incredible move. Incredible move. You're grabbing the highs. So if you can flip bearish, you know, I'll consider it. I don't think it will, but that's the beauty of putting the sell stops. If it doesn't flip bearish, you just simply cancel the order. But if you can flip bearish, yeah, you can see a quick little scalp into the lows. If you close back above, no longs. see, 15-minute. Let's grab in the lows. Hourly's looking pretty doji here, which is kind of what I was anticipating. Tourist trap for new traders. Yeah, it's very, very volatile. That's the only reason I don't trade Nasdaq very much. Is I find it can be super inconsistent and it can be extremely volatile. You can just trade one contract and you can get stuck in some tricky waters. If this 5-minute flips bearish, guys, here we may have a sell stop here in a second. It's grabbing the highs. It's a stretch given the volume, but if it can, you could have a nice push. Or if you have the sell stop in below the low, if it doesn't flip and closes back into the range, just cancel it. Cancel it and wait. But it's a nice little liquidity level. $132 likes. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. Considering we have done not a lot today, we've grabbed the highs, closed bearish, closed doji. Pretty tough day for London so far. I mean, London's not over, you've got plenty of time, but I'm not going to trade in this range, I don't think. If this hourly closed like this, I'm going to mark on this level here and just wait for a breakout in either direction. I don't care. Oh, no, it's just a lie. I'll only take sales if you get back below 25.10. I don't want to get caught up in here. Let's have a look at top step tilt. What's it saying? 64% people are long, 36% people short. People are trying to get them buys on gold. 5-minute close back above there. Wicked out the highs though, so not strong enough to want to buy. And also not weak enough to sell. And it's also 6 ticks of volume. Oh, you're amazing, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Trading the 5-minute. How important is it? Yeah, top and bottom wick's very important, man. I mean, for me, the 5 minutes only to execute based off what's happening on the higher time frame. The 5-minute to me is to never generate direction. I only could drop down to the 5-minute once I have closures on the 30-minute, hourly, and 15. Then, you know, I'll drop down. That's why I'm not really watching this too much, because you can kind of see this hourly is just in this big range. So dropping down to the 5-minute is probably just going to chop you up. So only once you get the breakouts and confirmation on your high time frame can you then drop down to the 5-minute. I'm watching Disco Natural, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. The trade is just the cherry on top. I know, man. I know. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, focusing on the 4 hour. Honestly, it's not. It's a pretty smart decision, to be honest, man. Especially if this 4 hour closes doji. For day trading, you know, if this closes doji, you don't really want to drop down to that. For scalping, it's kind of different. But I mean, even still, yeah, you know, like if you're in this overall range, until you grab the highs and close bearish, you can go short. But when you're right in the middle of it, yeah, you don't really want to do either. But yeah, like if I go on the 5-minute. Like I always, you know, people do top-down analysis. If my 5 minutes choppy, I'll go to the 15. If my 15 minutes choppy, cool, I'll go to the 30. 30 minutes choppy, fine, hourly, and hopefully the higher you go up, the more it starts to make sense, and then you can go back down again and get a clearer picture. But if I go look at the 4 hourly right now, I'm like, this is absolutely a very, very, very ugly range for gold. A very rough area. But, you know, again, in these areas, this is where people get so frustrated. They go, oh, fuck's sake, why the market's not moving? I want to be in a trade. But it's like, for me, I don't really care. This is a range. I can't control the markets. If gold's in a range, let me just come back in an hour and see if we've broken out. Whereas people get frustrated and want to be in a trade 24/7. But for me, I don't really care. If gold's ranging, cool. You know, if this hourly closes doji, that's fine. I'll come back in the next hour. If the next hourly breaks out, cool. I'll trade the next hour. Yeah, 15 is kind of the lowest I like to go, man. And then, you know, say if I've got like a 15-minute breakout of here, then I'll kind of use these levels. Like, say if this is 15's closed bearish, I'll use this level on the 5-minute to find a 5-minute support to look for a closure below. And then try and... so these levels of me, if like, to kind of look for breakouts. Like, if you want longs based off the hourly breaking out, this is your 5-minute resistance. So cool, you'd want the 5 minutes to close back above, and then you can go for long. So these 5-minute ones are kind of just to stop you from jumping in a lower time frame trade too early. About to break out of the last 5 minutes of the hourly. How's the hourly looking? Let's see, 20 seconds. My trading journey began when I was back in uni, man. Back in uni trying to make money when I was a broke student. And fell into the get rich quick trap. And lost money consistently. Even quit trading for a while. And then, yeah, just decided to one day just pick it back up because it never really left my mind. And stopped trying to focus on just the money 24/7 and just focus on actually just calling good trades and calling market direction well. And that's when it kind of got better for me. But yeah, started in the worst way possible. I've been down all of the trading scams and traps. 5-minute close respecting the support, so I'm not selling into these lows, guys. But look at the hourly. We'll call it here in a second, but this hourly is just kind of closed respecting this support, and it's closed. In this whole hour, we've closed with 10 ticks of a body. So all I'm literally going to do here, guys, I'm just going to wait for the next hour to close with volume in either direction, and then I'll look for my next trade. But anything in between now and the next hour, the next 59 minutes, I'm not even going to look at the charts. I'm going to wait for this hour to actually close, and then, cool, then I'm going to try and get some sort of direction. So, yeah, you guys on Zoom, I won't keep you any longer, but I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Very valuable session. No trades taken today, but we do still have big news later on, and I'll jump on the pre-New York market call for you guys later on today. But yeah, let the markets chill, let the markets breathe. We'll come back in an hour, see if we've broken out. If not, we'll wait to see how pre-New York goes. I'll talk to you guys soon. I appreciate you tuning in. Cheers, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Bye. All right, YouTube fam. I'm going to wrap up there. I've just had a video go live on the YouTube channel. If you guys want to go watch it, if you go here, look, follow me. Follow me for a second. We're going to go to my channel. And we're going to go here. Is it up? Hey, what the hell? Oh, it's not up. It's not up, but we're going to make it go up right now. I had it set. I thought I had it set for now, but it's actually set for 7. But let's put it live right now. I'm going to set it live right now. Publish. You gone live? Yeah, cool, awesome. I just posted a new YouTube video, guys. So if you guys want to go check it out, be sure to watch it. It's very valuable. It's of the trade we took yesterday. But yeah, no trades for me here today, guys. It's very choppy. Big push up pre-London. Tomorrow we'll jump back on stream again, and we'll be jumping on an hour early. Big news again today. So trade safe, don't force it. Wait for the next hourly to close with volume. Either direction. Buys above our levels, you got buys into liquidity. Closure below 25.10, you got nice sells as well. So appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. Remember, drop a little like, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys same time again tomorrow. Not the same time again, an hour earlier. See you then. Peace.